everyone, sorry for the slight delay. I decided to do the weekly angel reading for everyone today, which is Tuesday, so it's not too late, but yesterday was just kind of insane. I've had an absolutely insane week. I don't know if anyone else is feeling me on that. Last week was quite intense, more intense than I thought, and more intense than the previous week. And I think just energetically there's a lot going on. And not all of us are aware of it, so I'm trying to become aware as possible to figure out what the heck is going on. I've had a few days where I was like, what is going on with me? What is wrong with me? I'm so tired. And even after resting for a very long time, and I'm trying to watch if I'm eating healthy foods, and everything just doesn't really line up. Like, I feel like I'm doing all the right things. I could probably exercise some more because I haven't in a while, but otherwise I've been, trying to stay healthy, so I'm like trying to figure out why I feel so awful and why I have so much stuff coming up. But this is just a time for clearing. We have a new moon tonight, I believe. So I think it honestly has the same effects as a full moon almost, because it's a new moon, it's a new cycle. And I don't know too much about that kind of stuff, but I'm starting to get a little bit into it, and I find it really helps just to realize and recognize what the energies are, and of course, like, I think to some people it sounds so weird that we would be affected by the planets, but if you really think about it, of course we're being affected by the other planets, and of course we're being affected by the moon, by our moon, and by the sun and the solar flares, because, if you just picture our galaxy, it makes sense. We all rotate, and we push and pull, and there's all these things that go on. And there's always energy in between the planets, so it's like, yeah, of course we're feeling the effects of this, So anyways, I had quite a day yesterday, and I had to just take some time for myself to meditate, and I felt a lot better after. And I did some art, and that's the other thing too, is my schedule is just all over the place. But anyways, I could talk forever about that. So today, I'm going to use the Healing with the Angels cards, because I feel like there's a lot of healing going on. And I've also seen on Facebook that a lot of people are feeling stuff come up. Some old habits, some old, this one completely flew out. Some old, just some old junk, we're starting to become more and more aware of our belief systems that no longer serve us, and these are things that we need to let go of, but they need to come up for us to clear. So I really think it's a time for lots of clearing and healing. Lots of healing going on, deep healing. So for this week, we've got emerging. Absolutely. Absolutely. I'll dive into these in a minute with the book that it comes with. Focus. So this just all makes sense to me. And children. Okay, very interesting. Cool. So this is for the beginning of the week. So yesterday and today is this lovely, it's falling on my hand, emerging card. This is the one that fell out of the deck. So this one's just like tons of energy just flying everywhere, which is kind of funny. Okay, so the card meaning is, your true self, radiant, powerful, successful, and intelligent, is now shining through the surface. Allow your true self to be visible to others, for you to lift them up and inspire them. Awesome. Totally awesome. I'm going to actually dive into the full readings today, just because it feels right to do so. So this is the additional message for emerging. You are awesome in so many ways, and you're beginning to trust and reveal your true nature more easily. At one time, you may have believed that you had to hide your feelings from others, or even from yourself. Now, however, you realize how vital and attractive expressing your authentic self is. Your angels are guiding you to honor your true feelings by expressing them to yourself and others. I'm working so much on this, and I feel like everyone is really starting to do this lately. The angels will help you lovingly talk about your feelings so that no misunderstandings occur with friends and loved ones. Your angels will never guide you to do or say anything that could hurt you or anyone else. They will also ensure that your life will emerge to a new level of inner peace as you let your true self come out to play. So much emotional junk is coming up for everyone, and everyone I think from last week continuing just into the beginning of this week, which is still right now. We're really feeling, and I know for myself, I've really been coming into a point where I really just need to express myself and not be afraid to express myself. And I think we're, like I said before, we're raised to say, oh, don't feel sad, don't feel that, be happy. instead of letting ourselves just feel it out. And I think sometimes you just need to let yourself feel. But that doesn't mean that you have to indulge in it forever, but sometimes you just need to feel it out for a few days, or however long feels right for you. And just know that you're emerging. Everyone right now, I think, is coming into a new state of consciousness, a new place of greater self-awareness. And we're really, really in an emerging time right now. So for the middle of the week, this is going to be, tomorrow, Wednesday. Oh, I covered my face. Tomorrow and for Thursday. And a little bit into Friday as well. We have focus. Focus. Think about what you want, not what you don't want. This is something I struggle with lately. Guard your thoughts carefully because they create your experiences. This is so important. Listen up. This is the rest of the message. Sometimes it seems that our thoughts choose us, but this is never the case. We always choose our thoughts every moment. Our thoughts have an effect, and there are no neutral thoughts. 1/2 second before you hold a thought, you decide to hold it. So with practice, you can learn to monitor and alter your thoughts. This is the equivalent of putting your hands on the steering wheel of your life. That's powerful. You may believe that your concentration abilities are impaired, yet the infallible mind of God/universe/source, as I always say, whatever you want to call it, is within your own mind. You can experience remarkable feats of concentration by affirming, I am now able to focus my mind at will. I hold only loving thoughts, and my angels act as my gatekeepers in establishing a steady stream of thoughts of love. That's really, really important. And I think when we go through intense times like these, where we're really learning and really emerging and the energies are crazy, I think what happens is we are just becoming so aware of ourselves and so aware of our old beliefs and our own patterns and our behaviors that drive us nuts about ourselves. And we get really harsh with ourselves and we think, oh, I can't stop this, and it's just coming to you, all this new awareness. It's really important to take time to focus and remember that you're perfectly imperfect, and it's okay that you're experiencing this. It's okay to become aware of your faults or where you can learn. But just, stay focused and remember that you still have the power to choose your thoughts. And you still have the power, I've got the power, you still have the power to change and form new habits if you focus your mind on that. So take time to, relax and meditate, and don't be too hard on yourself. And for the weekend, we have children. Again, I keep covering my face today. We have children. Okay, so this is interesting because some of you may be like, well, I don't have any kids, and it just doesn't matter if you have kids or not. This is pertaining to special children around you because they have very, very, very healing energy. They have that mystical point of view of life. They love life. They forgive easily and quickly, and they're so present in the moment. So let's see what else this message has to say. My nose is really itchy, just by the way. Okay, that rhymed. Okay, you are asked to pay extra attention to children or your inner child right now. New children may be coming into your life very soon. And that's the other thing, too, is your inner child with this whole emerging and growth process. This means that we should be gentle with ourselves and our inner child. This card signals that the angels see your need to play, have fun, and honor your inner child. Perhaps you will play with your own children or grandchildren, or you might have fun with another adult doing work that involves helping children. Take some time to ask your inner child, how do you feel? What would you like to do? Plan an afternoon where you take your inner child on an outing. Do things that allow your playful side to emerge. Swing and slide at the park. Take an afternoon nap. Draw on the sidewalk with chalk, or build a sandcastle. And this really ties in nicely with all this new awareness that we have, because we're emerging and we're changing and we're growing very, very rapidly, very intensely right now. And it's so important to take time and have fun, which is also something I struggle with. I think a lot of us do. And to just allow ourselves to be childlike. And even with communication, this is the other thing as well, is when you're starting to express your emotions in a simple way. I've mentioned this before. We can do that in a childlike, innocent way. I feel blank when you do whatever, it makes me feel blank, or that really hurt me when. Or just using these simple terms to communicate how we feel, and it's okay to express how we feel. express your emotions in a childlike way. Not in a tantrum, but sometimes you need to let yourself, have a little tantrum and feel, but you need to be gentle with yourself and gentle with your inner child and gentle with the kids around you. And I really think when you have children around you, if you have that blessing, it is just so helpful with your own inner work, because you're more prone to be gentle with them when they're expressing themselves compared to when you want to express yourself. Because oftentimes we want to express ourselves and we automatically shut it down or think, oh no, I can't, or all these things come up, all these blockages and fears. But when we're dealing with the child and they come up to you and they say, hey, I hurt my elbow, can I have a Band-Aid? You're calm and you're not freaking out and you're not like, oh my God, you're hurt. Most of the time, you're like, okay, it's okay. And if they're crying, you calm them down and you give them a Band-Aid and you help them heal. And it should be the same process for yourself. It's not just, oh my God, I found a new scar, I should freak out and I'm hurting. And, just try to take the same approach as you would for a child coming to you, saying that they're hurting. You would calm them down and assist them in their healing process, and that's that. So I hope you guys have a wonderful week. Emerging, focus, children. Looks like a pretty good week. I think it's starting to ease up a little bit with the intense energies. So enjoy your week, and we'll talk soon. Bye.